Hey there, John from mysolarhome.us. This video is about the best value solar panels of 2022. Some of you might have seen my earlier video where I looked at the best solar panels of 2022. The best solar panels of 2022, which I had reviewed earlier, were the QCell 400, the Silfab 370, the REC 400, the Aptos 370, and the Solaria 400. Those were like the Rolls Royces or, the luxury vehicles in their classes. Now, some of you may want to buy something which is equally good, reliable, but may not be as flashy as those, and this video is for you. These 5 solar panels that I'm going to review today, they are the Longi 380, the JA Solar 340, the Trina Solar 380, the Canadian Solar 395, and the Mission Solar 415. These 5 panels are essentially the best value in terms of solar panel. They have impeccable quality, great efficiency, excellent manufacturing, and you can buy them with your eyes closed, and they are a tad cheaper than the top 5 panels which I reviewed. For those of you who are evaluating solar, I'll be happy to send a quote over to you. If you email a recent electric bill to me, I'm at john@mysolarhome.us. It's there in the description below too. Just send a recent electric bill and I will send you a quote for a solar system. I use the best in solar panels, microinverters, and I offer 30-year warranties on my solar systems. Anybody who's looking for solar, welcome to write to me at john@mysolarhome.us. So let's get started with the best value solar panels for 2022. The 5 panels in no particular order are the Longi 380, the JA Solar 340, the Trina 380, the Canadian Solar 395, and the Mission Solar 450. We start with the sizes of these 4 panels, and I'll rank them from the smallest size being number 1 to the largest size being number 5. And the reason I rank the smallest as number 1 is because you have limited real estate on your roof. The smaller the panel, the more panels and the more energy you can have up there on your roof. So number 1 is the Longi 380. It's got a size of 69 inches by 41 inches. Yeah, these panels are all large, but this is the smallest among these panels. The JA Solar 340 is the next at 67 inches into 39 inches. The Trina 380 is next at 73 into 39, so it's slightly bigger than the JA Solar. The Canadian Solar 395 is at 79 into 39 inches, and the Mission Solar 415 is at 82 into 41. It's the largest out of the lot. Now, some of you might think that more wattage of a panel means it's a better panel. No, that's not how it works. You might have a very large panel with a very large wattage. A very large wattage does not mean that it's a better panel. You got to look at its efficiency and its size to assess whether it's good. If it's very high efficiency and small size, then yeah, it's a top-notch panel like all of these. Next, let's look at efficiency. This is the most important number. Efficiency is the amount of sunlight that these panels convert into energy. Out of 100% of the sunlight that falls on them, most solar panels only convert between 18 to 21% of that into energy. Let's look at the efficiencies of these 5 best value solar panels and how they do in terms of efficiency. The number 1 is the Longi 380 with 20.9% efficiency. Number 2 is the Trina 380 watt panel with 20.6% efficiency. Number 3 is the JA Solar with 20.2% efficiency. Number 4 is the Canadian Solar 395 watt panel with 19.9% efficiency. And finally, we have the Mission Solar 415 at 19.1% efficiency. So if you see, the sizes and the efficiencies are very closely correlated. The higher efficiency panels tend to be smaller. Next, we look at the energy temperature coefficients of these panels. When it gets hot outside, the performance of your solar panels degrade because of higher temperatures. And there is a ratio which measures this. It shows you what percentage of degradation do you have because of high temperatures. So the lower the percentage, the better your panel is. Looking at the temperature coefficient, the number 1 is your Trina Solar, which degrades at about 0.34% for every degree that the temperature is higher than the optimum allowed temperature. Number 2 is the JA Solar panel at minus 0.35%. Number 3 is Longi. It's again also at 0.35%. So pretty much same performance. Number 4 is the Canadian Solar at minus 0.36%, slightly higher degradation. and it's the same as the Mission Solar, again at 0.36%. Finally, we'll look at the warranty. All these panels have almost identical warranty. All these panels have 25-year warranties. If you have any trouble within the 25 years, these panel manufacturers will replace their panels. They also give you a performance guarantee after 25 years. All of them have a performance guarantee of 85% after 25 years. The Mission Solar is slightly lower at 84%, but it's marginal. Now, if you compare this with the top-notch panels, which I reviewed in the best solar panels of 2022, the difference is really marginal. There was just one panel, the REC Solar, that had a higher guaranteed output after 25 years of 92%. So if we look at all the 5 panels together, it's very difficult to rate them from 1 to 5, but I've given it a shot. My number 1 panel is the Longi 380 watt panel. Number 2 is the JA Solar 340 watt panel. Number 3 is the Trina Solar 380 watt panel. Number 4, the Canadian Solar 395, and number 5 is the Mission Solar 415. The number 1 and 2 panels have the smallest sizes at 69 into 41 and 67 into 39. The Longi Solar and the JA Solar panels are slightly smaller than the Trina Solar, and the Canadian Solar and Mission Solar are slightly larger than the Trina Solars. In terms of efficiency, the Longi Solar is the most efficient, followed by Trina Solar at 20.6, but I rated the JA Solar slightly higher because it scores a little higher in terms of its temperature coefficient and its size. There is very little difference between number 2 and 3, Trina Solar and JA Solar. The only difference is between the JA Solar is slightly smaller in size and its temperature coefficient is slightly lower, so I gave it the edge. But otherwise, number 2 and 3 are more or less identical. Among these 5 panels, the differences really are marginal, as you can see from this table. Their sizes are more or less in the same range. Their efficiencies are less than 0.5% apart from one another. Their warranties are almost the same. Other than Canadian Solar and Mission Solar, which are made in the US, all of them are made outside, either in China or Vietnam. Their prices are almost identical. If you go out in the market looking for these panels, you will find that these panels will be 5 to 10% cheaper than the top 5 panels which we had looked at earlier, but not more than that. That completes my comparison of these best 5 value solar panels today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. If you're looking for a solar quote, don't forget to email me a recent electric bill at john@mysolarhome.us.